Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 30 of the Denmark State War Dogs Dynasty. And today we have our first MAC play of 2026. Pretty excited about that, especially considering how we have fared so far, not winning a game yet. So, obviously, 0-3, a couple teams who are 1-0 in conference that we have to take on. Obviously, UMass, we're playing this week. We do have 59 points, which usually we've been in the top of the conference for points scored. We have some other teams ahead of us, though, but 112, once again, our defense just I think it has a lot to do also with our offense not creating the best opportunities for our defense, but seven 7 points for Western Michigan looks pretty rough. I think if you haven't been watching the last couple episodes, I would. They've been doing pretty good. Seems like everyone's really enjoying them. Recruiting, I'll kind of give you a quick run through because we won't be doing much before the game. But we have a lot of dudes who are in their top five, close to committing, who are 4-star guys. So a good example, Juwan Rourke, speed rusher, 6'3", 230, out of California. Obviously, we're going to be losing Caden Curry, our transfer, who is a senior. I mean, this dude's pretty good with his 86 finesse moves as a 4-star. 83 speed is pretty great, so he's pretty close to committing. We also have, yeah, Dorian Cush here, a gem 4-star, so 5-star talent really, out of Grantsburg, Wisconsin. He's top three. No one really close outside of well, Kansas looks like they're gaining or at least getting above Purdue, but we have quite the lead on him. Really good power blocker at the right tackle spot. Could be a dude who eventually moves into guard. Seeing how Damon Crowther seems to have that right tackle spot down, but 92 strength. I mean, this dude looks really good, very athletic. And last but not least, Sean Anger, who is a bust, but at 84 speed as a tight end, not something we have had really. He could be a really cool guy to have at 6'3", 240. Pretty good route runner, vertical threat guy. So that's kind of the breakdown. We do have 4-star Bobby Diamond, running back, athlete with 92 speed. Looks like he'd be a very, very good athlete in the backfield for us. Fits kind of what we're looking for to move past just the receiving back archetype and get someone who can be a true ball carrier like Diamond. So I'm assuming he's going to have some really good talent. The 11th best player in the state of Illinois. Pretty good player. I think as for Wisconsin, we did have Cush from Grantsburg, so that was pretty cool. Otherwise, a lot of these battles are going really well for us. Looks like Ron Null we've fallen down to second place with. However, if we start getting points back from some of these guys who look to commit soon, who have us top three, then we can obviously start putting more points into Null. But that's pretty much it for recruiting. I'll see you at the UMass game, which I believe. No, we're still away. So we're starting the season on 4 away games. But after this, I know we have quite a few home games coming up. So yeah, I'll see you at the field. Here we are playing playing UMass, excuse me, not Ole Mass. UMass in some action play. They are 1-0 in conference, so we have that to defend as we are the defending MAC champions. After last episode, I questioned whether or not we are having a little MAC championship hangover, kind of riding on the highs of last year still. But yeah, they're 1-1 squad. We did make a change at left tackle. Alex Phoenix will be starting again, and I think we'll be seeing a little more from the freshman running back Zach Rhodes, who's been doing some good things in the kick return game, as well as his limited opportunities as a running back. So look forward to that. Opening kickoff goes to Thompson, and looks like he gets it up to close to the 20-yard line, where we'll start with the ball. Shaquille Abbott has been off to a tough start this season, so we're hoping to bounce back with him a little bit here. As we saw last episode, we had a really good opening possession, or not opening, I think it was our second possession. So early in the game, we looked a lot more promising on offenses. There's the freshman running back, Zach Rhodes, picking up 2 yards. It just seems like a lot more burst out of him at the running back spot, and that's what I like to see. Also made some changes to the stamina slider as well to allow for some of these running backs to stay in the game longer as Rhodes picks up a first down, cutting back on the counter play. Like seeing that, some fresh legs in the backfield. Jalen Poe also will be mixing in as he checks into the game now. First and 10 from the 32. Poe is more of our pass catcher, and we'll go to him here, get it into his hands, and pick up 8 or 9 yards on that play. Really nice looking start so far for the War Dogs on offense. Second and 2 from the 41. The handoff goes to Rhodes, and the freshman running back picks up the first down. Running game's looking very effective with Rhodes. Definitely some fresh legs from him. Able to stay in the game longer, it seems, as Shaquille Abbott keeps on the read option, and he'll pick up 8 or 9 yards, keeping us ahead of schedule once again. Second and 2 from the 49. 2 tight ends in the game, going run heavy to start, just one designed pass so far. And we'll pick up the first down with Rhodes, his third of the game so far. First and 10 from the 46. Poe checks into the game now. We'll hand him the ball, and he cuts up the field, and he's got a big pickup of 8. It's the run game that we saw at the end of the season last year that was so beneficial in our MAC championship run. Second and 2, I'm looking to take a shot here. Abbott's going deep. Batted away from Thomas. That's incomplete. Sets us up with a 3rd and 2, not to worry, a pretty manageable situation here. 3rd and 2 from the 37. Probably 4-down territory here. Abbott's going to keep. He'll slide down after getting the first down, avoiding some contact. Good veteran move there. First and 10 from the 34 now. Once again, just chewing clock down. Kind of becomes something we've really wanted to do in our offensive strategy. And Rhodes, a huge carry using his speed to get to the outside. Gets us down to the 12-yard line with the big pickup there. Good change of pace now as we have Jalen Poe checking into the game. Jarius Ekanum in at fullback. Poe cuts off of the pulling guard, I believe that is Jimmer, and it'll set us up with a 2nd and 8, probably one of the least effective plays we've seen today. So 2nd and 8 from the 9. Abbott takes off. No, he's held on to by William Boston, the D tackle, taken down for a sack at the 11-yard line, where we'll be faced with a tough 3rd down here. Getting it to Applegate, but he can't hang on. The throw was perfect from Shaquille Abbott there. Applegate just could not hang on. That'll force the field goal team to go out, and the freshman Thompson is able to make that kick to give us a 3-0 lead early in this one. Good kick coverage, keeps them to the 14-yard line. They'll have 86 yards to go, as we will look at their stud wide receiver, T.Y. Harding, Looks like pretty good opposition that we'll be facing. I want to come out with some heat on first down. This defense has been struggling. Definitely hasn't been helped by the offense, but like to see them step up as they go outside. That's really going to beat us with the play we ran. A lot of inside pressure. Caden Curry chased him down from the backside, but it is a big play nonetheless. They're going with a real weird formation here. Some stacks right at the sideline with the receivers. 1st and 10 from the 35. Another handoff. They spread us out and run it up the middle for a 9-yard pickup. 2nd and 1 from the 44. Potential time for a shot play from these guys. They're going to go with the jet motion, flip it to their jet sweep guy, and it looks like Marcus Windsor stops him short of the first down. So we'll set him up with a 3rd and very short. I'm going to try and bring some pressure, make him get this ball out quick, which guessing they're already going to do, but extra pressure doesn't hurt. 3rd and very short. They go with the run, and we blow that play up. Caden Curry, the transfer, is in the backfield making the play. Haven't seen a ton of impact from him, at least as much as I had expected, but hopefully against these MAC O-line, he can really feast, as Zach Rhodes, our starting now running back for this game at least, returns that kick up to the 28, punt. Offense comes back out after a somewhat successful drive. Just didn't really finish it off as clean as you'd hope. Go with the option to Rhodes, but there is a flag down as he picks up about 7. I think this will be coming back. It looks like it'll be on center Sean Alibi. Never easy to start with a long first down. 1st and 19 now to start this drive. From the 18, going with the RPO look. Poe doesn't get the blocking from Ekanum, and he maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage on that play. 2nd and 19 from the 19. Kyle Thomas makes the catch as Abbott was rolling to his right, threw it across the middle. Somewhat dangerous looking throw, but ends up working out. Set us up with a 3rd and much more manageable here. From the 31, Abbott changing his mind about where he wants to escape and ends up picking up the first down. That's what happens when you have such an athletic quarterback like Shaquille Abbott. And he's got a wide open man. It's Jalen Johnson on the slot fade, and he's going to score. Touchdown. War Dogs. Haven't seen a ton of the big pass plays this season, but if there is a guy who's going to do it, it's going to be Jalen Johnson as he puts up a touchdown there. Denmark takes a 2-score lead, maybe trying to right the ship a little bit here after such a poor start against some pretty high-level opponents. 1st and 10 from the 16. Once again, we're not giving them the best starting field position. I feel like sitting in a little more zone might help defend that run that they seem to want to get going here. But if we can take a lead and force them to throw, I like our chances of defending that a lot better. They do go with the run on 1st down, and poor angles allows them to get 5 yards, but still not a terrible defensive play on our part. They'll come out with this H-back look once again, spreading the wide receivers nearly to the sideline here. They'll do a little H motion, go with the run. Coming downhill is Porter, but they will pick up the 1st down on the run. Dante Whack with the carry there. Evan Mancuso is still the starting nickel. However, we did have some rotation in practice this week where we saw some other guys rotating in there as well, as they do go with the run off the jet sweep motion. And Ethan Tierney, their stud safety, comes downhill to make the play after just 3 yards. 2nd and 7, we'll send out our dime personnel, which hopefully they don't run. It's not the best defense for it. But doesn't matter. That'll take us to the 2nd quarter with a 10-0 lead, similar to last week where we were up 7-0 after the 1st period. 2nd and 7 now from the 29. Trying to disguise this cover 2, but that means Porter's really got to get over on that hash. But doesn't matter. They go with the run, and Omar Graham Jr. all alone is able to make the play there. 3rd and 2 from the 34. Trying to get us jumping, see if they can get the free 1st down, but they'll do the jet motion. They go with the run once again, and hesitation from the running back had a hole. We're able to go in and make the tackle. Trey Porter, fantastic play to shut that run down and get our offense the ball back once again. See if we can get a rhythm and go up 3 scores. Rhodes, the freshman, gets to the 36, where the War Dogs will start. Now Rhodes as the quarterback, a lot of responsibility being put on this freshman, as he will flip it to Jalen Poe on this play, and he'll pick up about 6 yards there. Not a bad first pass attempt for Rhodes in the career, as that'll set us up with a 2nd and manageable from the 42. Good cut up the middle from Rhodes, as he isn't down yet, trying to roll forward. He's close to the 1st down. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's just stay on the ground here. 3rd and inches from the 45. Shaquille Abbott keeps trying to get the edge. He does. Cutting back up the field. He's got a big 1st down and much more. Not really taking care of the body on that play necessarily, but Shaquille Abbott making some sacrifices for the team to pick up some extra yards on that one. We'll keep it on the triple option. Flip it out to Rhodes. Good move. 1st down. Over 50 yards for the freshman already. Jalen Poe checks into the game the following play. Looking for Poe, and there's a flag flying. Could this be PI? Looks like it's thrown on the backfield, though, and it's going to be a holding on Damon Crowther. Alex Phoenix, making the start after being benched last week. Once again, 1st and 20, not the easiest to bounce back from, as Garrett Gensler checks into the game at running back. Heavy usage from these backs today, and he'll pick up only 2, being tracked down by that defender. 2nd and 18. Let's try and stretch the field here as we go empty. Nearly a pick 6 looking for Johnson. Shaquille Abbott, dangerous throw with very little reward if that was completed. 3rd and 18 from the 34. I'm going to go with an orbit motion, get tricky, and try and throw the screen back across. Get it to Poe. He's definitely our better receiving option out of the backfield, and he's got a 1st down. Jalen Poe, huge pickup to get us the 1st down on that screen. Great blocking setup out front. He was able to just use his speed to get out into the open field. Rhodes, good cutting on 1st down. Gets maybe 2. Didn't look very promising on the start of that play, though. 2nd and 8 from the 13. 2 running backs to the right of Abbott. Rhodes and Poe, they're going to send Pipkin in motion. Hand it to Rhodes. He's going to go up the field. Doesn't really wait for his blockers, but still picks up about 6 yards there. 3rd and 2 from the 8 now. Looking for Applegate. They've got the first down. Secure hands from the tight end making the play there. Got 4 plays to get 4 yards and punch this in. Jalen Poe is the back. They'll motion Pipkin into the slot behind Johnson. Going with Poe, trying to stretch the field. Tackled in the backfield by Boston, who's made some nice plays today. 2nd and goal, they're going to empty it out here. Trying to get the matchups they like. Abbott tries to step up and just steps into pressure. 3rd and goal from the 8 now. Motioning LeCount across. Abbott goes with the RPO, and that's broken up. He wanted Thomas there. Incomplete. Probably should have just ran that. 4th and goal. They're going to kick. Kick is up and just good from the freshman Thompson. That'll give us a 13-0 lead. So far, looking very dominant today in MAC play. Completely different looking defense today. 0 points so far as we close in on halftime. However, they have been known to give up big plays in the past, and that's been a problem this season so far as well. So hopefully we can limit that going into the half. They do go with a run, staying pretty conservative as they'll pick up about 5 with a nice carry. 2nd and 5 from the 30. Gonna try and bring a blitz from that dime position. He gets in the backfield, picked up on a block that leaves Gasaway to make the play, and he does. 3rd and 1 from the 34. A lot of running still. Not a lot of urgency from UMass yet. 3rd and 1. They do go with a run. They'll pick it up this time. Gasaway was there. Tierney finished him off. 1st and 10 from the 38. Let's throw him off with some pressure here. A lot of guys in the box now. As they go with the quarterback keep, and Porter's able to make the play. Tried to spin back. We make the play. 2nd and 9 from the 40 now. Flipping some guys around. Mancuso running across the field. 2nd and 9. They go underneath to the running back. A little dump off, and he's got the first down. 2.5 minutes now ticking here. We're going to call a timeout. I don't like how we're set up there. Try and get our defense a little breather here. Get some better personnel maybe on the field and see what we can do. 1st and 10 from the 49. Go with the run again, sticking with it, and that's a big play from our D tackle, Cam Crowell, the captain. 2nd and 9 from the 50. Going with the run again. Good play. That's Gasaway there. That'll set him up with a 3rd and somewhat longer here, so I'm going to bring some pressure. Getting a little confused. Let's get some linebackers in there to pressure. And then we get the sack. That's Jake Gasaway, defending player of the year on the defensive side of the ball, makes the play. And that'll get the ball back to the offense once again here in the first half. Rhodes, the return man. He'll take this. The electric freshman's on the sideline, and he's got space, and he beats the punter. Zach Rhodes, the freshman running back, is going to score a touchdown in the return game as well. What a starting debut for the freshman. Puts up some more points for us there. Thompson's extra point is good, and that's a 20-0 lead for the War Dogs. Don't even need the offense out there. Put together a great special teams play, amazing play by that freshman, and just shows what speed can do. They're going to empty it out. So they're getting aggressive here. 1st and 10 from the 25. Porter comes downhill and limits the scramble to just a yard. Great IQ play from Porter. Being aware that the quarterback's going to take off there. 2nd and 9 now. And that's nearly picked by Finley. We're sitting in a zone, and it's going to make a 3rd and 9. I want to bring some heat on him here. Well, never mind. I'm sitting in dime, just protecting the sticks, hoping for an incompletion or turnover. Maybe we can get one of those DNs back to the quarterback. They go over the middle on the dig. They cleared it out with that crosser. Pretty good play concept to beat the coverage we're in. 1st and 10 from the 49. Now we're dialing up pressure. They go with the quick throw to the out route, taken out of bounds by Mancuso. We'll live with that 4-yard pickup any day. Bring some more heat on these guys. They empty it out. They'll have to get the ball out quick. Quick throw to replace the blitzer. They'll pick up the first down. 1st and 10 from the 36 now. They'll go empty. Going over the middle, they've got an open man. They'll get down inside the red zone with that play, and they are starting to drive here. Near the end of the half, putting together a pretty decent possession here. They'll have it at 1st and 10 from the 16. Clock ticking below 50 seconds now. And they run a perfect play with the stack concept. That's going to be a touchdown for the Minutemen. Get some points on the board before the half. Rhodes will return this kick. We just saw him return a punt for a touchdown. Can he do a kick too? Looks like he had a lane, but only gets to the 23. 1st and 10 from the 23. Don't want to do anything too crazy here, as Abbott's got a ton of open space to the right side of the field. He's going to take this out of bounds past midfield. Huge chunk play to start that drive. We get it to Pipkin on 1st down. 30 seconds. We got one timeout. We're going to go quick, though. 2nd and 6, 25 seconds and ticking. Abbott ducks out of trouble, picks up the 1st down. 18 seconds, tick, tick, tick. Get on the ball, Alibi. We're going to spike this. 14 seconds remain now. Now it's kind of about getting into field goal range and just holding on to this ball. Looking for Pipkin, that's incomplete. 10 seconds remain. Probably get one more play here before we try and kick. I want to go with the screen. This might take a while to develop, but it could have big play potential. Get it to Poe. We pick up the blocks. He's going to get it down inside the 14. 5 seconds left. Let's just kick this. And Thompson's kick is up and good. That makes it a 23-7 game. We'll kick this off to end the half, likely on, well, probably one more play. I'm guessing they'll just kneel it out. Pretty good first half of MAC play this season as we go up 23-7 in this game. Obviously a great job from our special teams unit with a touchdown, doing a great job on our field goals as well. Love seeing that, as I know that's been a struggle at some points, especially in the kicking game, but love seeing freshman making his first start at running back also take a punt to the house as well, just showing how dynamic of a playmaker he is. That could help with our recruiting of a running back as well, seeing what we allow our guys to do here. They go with the RPO or play action, something, and they set themselves up with a 2nd and inches after that play. I want to bring a blitz here, maybe getting aggressive, flipping the play a bit. And Kuso looking a little lost. Motion. They go with the touch pass and get us completely confused. It looks like a big play. Nice pickup on the jet sweep up to the 37-yard line. They're in our territory now. Tierney, the deep safety here on 1st down. Got to be careful with this middle 8, the last 4 minutes of the first half and the first of the second half. They go underneath. Omar Graham in coverage isn't able to make the play, and they pick up the 1st down. That no huddle really gets to us. Let's get Tierney back down there. 1st and 10 from the 24. They go underneath on the drag route. That's maybe a yard picked up there. 2nd and 9 from the 22. They're going to motion their tight end across. Go with the run. Decent pickup of 5. Sets them up with a 3rd and 4 here. They're going to empty it out now. Got our nickel personnel in. I'm watching that quarterback run. They go to the end zone. Double coverage. It's batted down. Great play by the DB, Kevin Mancuso. We've definitely given him a hard time this year, the redshirt freshman, starting his first season after being redshirted last year, obviously. And it's had some ups and downs, but that was definitely a good play for him. They'll make it a 13-point game with that kick. Thompson had an opening there. Picks up pretty good gain on that kick, taking it to the 30. That'll set us up with a 1st and 10 in our first possession of the second half. Abbott's going to keep on 1st down, and he's got tons of space and a lot of speed. One man to beat. He gets knocked out of bounds. He's over 100 yards rushing already today. What a pickup from the quarterback. He's such a good runner. Helps us so much when he's able to do stuff like that. As we give it to Jalen Poe on first down. He rolls forward for a pick up a 5 there. From the 27. Rhodes in the backfield. Gonna motion him out to the flat. Get it to Ecanum, who can't hang on. It was in coverage. Probably better he didn't hang on to that anyway. 3rd and 5 from the 27. Trying to keep the drive alive here. Looking for Johnson on the sideline. I think he got the foot down. First down. Great job by Jalen Johnson, dragging the toe, making the catch. Been something that has been hard for him in his career, is making some of these harder catches as Abbott's rolling out. He's going to pick up a couple and get knocked out of bounds. So athletic to keep that play alive. 2nd and 7 from the 14. Going to go with the handoff. No, we go with the play action. Get it to Ecanum in the flat. Abbott gets a 4-yard pickup there. Can't go broke picking up change like that. 3rd and 3 now as we tick near the halfway point of the 3rd quarter. Gonna go with the Rhodes run. He breaks off the first and is taken down just shy of the first down marker. And we're gonna keep the offense on the field. 4th and 1 from the 7. Jalen Poe in the game. Behind Ecanum, 3 tight ends. Poe gets the carry. Falling into the end zone, touchdown. Jalen Poe scores, hits a dance in the end zone. Love seeing this kind of performance from the offense after having such a rough start to the season. Abbott just trucks his way in. He's got the 2-point conversion to make it a 21-point game now. Story of the day has been the rushing attack, including the freshman sensation who returned to punt as well. Thomas has had a great debut as a starting running back, as the 6-yard pickup for UMass to start the drive is definitely very similar to how we've taken the approach to offense this game as well. Just hasn't been quite as successful for them so far. They do go with the run on 2nd down. Great play by Crowell to wrap him up. That RPO, we read that all the way. 3rd and 5 from the 30. They empty it out. Going to keep a spy on the quarterback with Gassaway as we're in dime personnel. They do go with the quarterback draw. Gassaway gets blocked up, but they put the ball on the ground. Looks like an O lineman from UMass was able to fall on it, but Trey Porter forces a fumble there. Great play by the safety. Was a nickel for us last year. Had a great season in the safety spot this season. As they call a flag or throw the flag, it looks like it's going to be a man downfield on the RPO play from UMass. That'll back them up 5. Let's bring some heat and see if we can really knock them backwards here. They go with the run, broken tackle, but the play is made by Windsor, just a 4-yard pickup. That'll make it a 2nd and 11 now. Would be careful about the run here. Nope, they do go with the pass. They go underneath. It's been really where we've been getting hurt. Gassaway makes the tackle though. 3rd and 8. Let's bring some more heat. Love letting to get these linebackers just fly in. We have 2 real good backers in Gassaway and Graham. Quick throw, tried to get it out, was drilled as he went to throw it though. And they will have to punt this one away to Zach Rhodes. See if he can bring another one back. Decent return from Rhodes, gets us to the 30-yard line. Not a bad starting field position for us here. Immediately following returning a punt, Rhodes is the back on 1st down. Give it to him on the counter, and he doesn't get a whole lot. Loses a yard there probably. 2nd and 11 from the 28 now. The middle of the field opens wide there for Abbott. He picks up the 1st down with his legs. Jalen Poe checks into the game. Going to go with the run. Pulling guard doesn't quite get out in time, but Poe is able to fall forward like he does and pick up 4 yards. 2nd and 6 from the 43. Johnson's going to go in an orbit motion here. Rhodes is the back. They hand it to him. A little bit of a hesitation. Doesn't get much there. 3rd and 6 from the 43. Probably one of the hardest down and distances we've had today. Really set ourselves up in good position. Looking for Applegate. Can't hang on. Looks like we'll have to punt for, I believe, the 1st time today. Bloomberg going to punt this one. Pretty good looking punt. Angles it, and it goes out at the 15. Fantastic kick from Bloomberg. 1st and 10 from the 15. Omar Graham's in the backfield making that play. Loss of 1 for the Minutemen. Sets him up with a 2nd and 11. Got to watch out for those underneath routes. That's what's been killing us, those easy pickups. But they go back to the run on 2nd down. It seems like it's getting a little late in the game to be doing this. They pick up 5, and it looks like they're going to be satisfied going to the 4th quarter unless they quick get the snap off here. No, so they will go to the 4th quarter trailing by 3 touchdowns. 3rd and 6 from the 19. Let's man up here and see if we can handle it. Try and get off the field once again. Incomplete. Great play by Mancuso. Porter was in the area as well. Kevin Mancuso is stepping up this game. Hopefully he'll be a lot more competent against MAC opponents in his first season starting. Rhodes taken down at the 44. Might want to take him off the punt return team if he's going to be late in games, being our bell cow back here as well. 2nd and 7 from the 47. Flipping it out to Poe. He's got some space. And he'll pick up enough to get us right on the 1st down marker. Not quite here, though. 3rd and inches from the 46. Loading the box, Thomas the back. Go with the play action. Gets it to Applegate, and he makes the catch in traffic. 1st down and much more. Great throw from Abbott. Risky play, but we pick up the 1st down nonetheless. That'll set us up at the 24. Let's go for the kill shot here. Incomplete, thrown behind Johnson. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, we'll fake it to Thomas. Abbott keeps. Got a 1st down falling inside the 10-yard line. What a carry from Abbott. He is having a great game on the ground and through the air, honestly. Not too bad either. 1st and goal. We're going to motion Thomas across from the slot. We'll hand it to Rhodes, the running back, and he'll get us down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. Rhodes still in the game. Big personnel, 2 tight ends and a fullback. We'll hand it to him. Not going to get in for a rushing touchdown there. 3rd and goal at the 2. Abbott trying to dive forward, and he'll score. Shaquille Abbott's in the end zone after the QB sneak for the touchdown. That'll put us up 28. As you saw in the MAC championship last year, though, no lead is ever safe enough with us. I want to keep putting the points on these guys. Back on the field goes the defense, trying to keep them to 10 points, maybe limit our points per game average from this season, which over the last couple games has been pretty elevated. We go with the throw to the flat. Gasaway is there to just bully the running back to the ground. 2nd and 15 from the 17 now. We're just going to drop back in coverage as they're staying in empty. Going quick. Throw is complete, but Finley's there to make the play. 3rd and 9. I'm going to bring a little bit of heat here just to try and get this ball out somewhat quick. See what Omar Graham can do on the blitz. They go underneath. Great tackle. 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. Don't doubt it. They go with a heavy personnel here. Gotta be looking to defend the run. 4th and 1 from the 31. They're going to pitch this out. Running back. Tackled in the backfield. Yes, he is. Porter made the initial contact. Omar Graham finished it off. 1st and 10 from the 27. War Dogs ball. Gets it out to Poe, but we lose some yards. Dangerous pitch there as well. 2nd and 12. We are going to be trying to just chew this clock down now to end the game here. We'll give it to Rhodes once again. 4-yard pickup for him. He's definitely cooled off since his hot start. 3rd and 8 now from the 25. Thomas can't hang on to that. That's incomplete. We'll send Ben Thompson out once again to kick the field goal. Thompson's kick is up and good. Great kick from Ben. The freshman doing a much better job adjusting now. 41-10. Pretty dominating performance from the War Dogs here. This is a little bit more of what we expected after seeing the end of last season. And it looks like we'll be seeing the backups come in for Denmark. Trying to get some extra guys some time. Make sure your starters don't get overworked here as that first throw is incomplete. Emptied us out. We're going to go empty once again as we're seeing freshman Deion Delaney at safety. Interesting. Didn't know if we'd get to see him the first season or not. They go with the throw over the middle. It's caught. Great throw and catch. Cameron Shaw hangs on to that one. 1st and 10 now from the 37. See if they can get rolling on our twos. And quarterback's just going to take off. He's got a big pickup. 1st down past midfield. Sitting in some pretty shell defenses with these guys. A lot of fun names out there. 1st and 10, trying to get us off sides. Doesn't work. And we're going to get to the quarterback. Great play, sack from Tristan Hilliard. Love seeing that from the defense. 2nd and 18 now. We get him real backed up here. We're going to go over the middle against Finley, that was. So not necessarily a backup. He was just out there playing as a DB. Got Tripp in at linebacker. Cool group out there. 3rd and 4 from the 42 now. And we're going to get to the quarterback. Sacked by Windsor. I think Crowell was back there as well. That sets them up with a 4th and 18. Pretty much just going to try and defend the sticks here as they've got some tight ends out at wide receiver now. They're going to go underneath. He's not going to get the 1st down. Stop him with 2 minutes left. We'll just be able to run this clock out now. As backup quarterback Jeff Gibson comes in. Jalen Poe, the running back here. We'll give it to Poe. He's got a big carry out to pass the 1st down marker. Takes us to the 2-minute warning. Good to see what these backup O-linemen can do. If we have anyone who maybe deserves a chance this season, if we run into trouble, as Gensler picks up a big carry there. 2nd and inches now. Poe back into the game here. Backup fullback Bohannon in the game, as Jalen Poe's got a huge carry. 1st down. Can't do much more to help these other guys out besides just run the clock out here. Probably the last play of the game here. Gibson going to take the snap, give it to Gensler. He's got a couple. And it looks like we'll have to run one more play. We'll let Gibson pass this technically to Barber here. Should be the last play here as we'll flip it to Barber, who is tackled in the backfield for a loss. That should end the game though. Great job, able to knock off the Minutemen, who were sitting atop the conference technically. We beat them pretty easily, 41-10. Good seeing the guys celebrate a win after the 3 real hard starts. 3 hard games in the start of this season. Let's look at some of these stats. Abbott was just 50% completion, but 163 yards and a touchdown got the job done. Rhodes had a pass, and then Gibson technically had a pass there as well, sadly losing yards on it. Running the ball, though, Zach Rhodes was pretty good, 4.7 yards of carries, solid. Poe was able to rest up, and he ran well with a touchdown. So did Abbott, ran really well. Gensler also getting a couple opportunities, 4 catches, 51 yards for Poe. Able to do a lot more out of the backfield as receiver with Rhodes as the main running back. Apple gets some catches. Johnson had that big slot fade for the touchdown. Otherwise, a couple other guys just getting maybe 1 or 2 opportunities. Looks like Michael Jimmer, the guard, and Alibi gave up some sacks up the middle there. 14 tackles from Gassaway, 11 from Porter. Like seeing those guys at the top. 3 TFLs from Gassaway, 2 TFLs for Crowell and Curry on the edge. And up the middle, a sack for Hilliard at the end there. Gassaway had a sack. Crowell and Windsor combined for 1 at the end as well. No turnovers, although I believe we did have a forced fumble from Porter. And then Mancuso with 2 PBUs was pretty good. Kicking the ball 4 for 4 from Thompson, 3 for 3 on extra points with a 42-yard long field goal. Fantastic job from him. And Bloomberg in 1 punt put it inside the 20 with 42 yards. So great special teams day. Kick return was fine. However, punt return was highlighted by that 79-yard Zach Rhodes punt return for touchdown. So good game overall. I'll see you back at the main menu. Hopefully we got some commits to end this great episode. Definitely needed to pick me up after some of the last ones. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some commits. I'll do the recruiting for next week, and I'll see you in the next one then. All right, let's advance to the next week and see if we got any commits following that week 4 victory, first of the season. Hopefully the championship contender can stop going down. Looks like we do have a quarterback threatening to transfer. However, we can turn that number back up. Hopefully that'll change. Jake Gassaway, MAC Defensive Player of the Week. That's awesome. Looks like we have an FCS game because we weren't in charge of scheduling this season, as I kind of alluded to in past episodes. Doesn't look like we have any commits. However, Angerer is extremely close, along with Kush. It all looks like we're starting to really get into the nitty gritty of his battle as well. Looks like very close there, getting him into the top 3. Humphreys, very close. Rourke, very close. We should be getting some of these 4 stars committing within the next week here, so that'll help get some points on other guys. Might have to maybe abandon ship on some of those ones that are really getting down to the wire, but yeah, I mean, it looks like we're really doing pretty good in a lot of these recruiting battles, especially with the top players that we're going after, those 4-star guys. So I think that'll be the rest of today's episode. FCS in the next episode. Hopefully, we can just kind of destroy those guys, get the backups in again, and move on to 2 and 3 on the season. But thank you for watching. Definitely a fun episode. A lot of guys getting involved. Cool debut for Zach Rhodes. So that was a really fun one to record. And yeah, comment below. Maybe some nicknames for Rhodes. He's going to be playing for us for a while. Yeah, let me know if you come up with anything cool. Don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Go War Dogs.